Base chain is getting more popular by the day. Mass adoption is about to come. The Base app is going to onboard. And while everyone wants to know what the hottest new coin is, what the newest trend is, there's a lot of teams that have been building for 9 to 12 months or more that are sitting here as these staples on Base chain and no one is talking about it. In this video, we're going to talk about 7 or 8 of these top OG projects over on Base chain. We're going to do complete mini reviews. We're going to go over the website, the chart, and the X page, guys. It's going to be a great video. We're going to dive in to the pioneers of Base chain. I love you all. This is never financial advice. We're going to start off this list by the highest market cap to the lowest market cap. These are all under 30 million, with the bulk of them being under 10 million. But let's get into the first one, and it is no other than Mr. Miggles. This is a real OG on Base chain. If anyone doesn't know, it came about from when Coinbase main X page started posting about Miggles. They have acquired an NFT collection along the way. I really love this project, and talking to people on Base chain, the team is legit, guys. Looking at the chart, it has had a few runs right off the bat. This was right when all that Coinbase fiasco was going on. Gosh, that was some fun times, guys. That was last July. If you take a look, it ran up to about 115 million at that time before retracing all the way down to approximately $10 million. It then had a run up to almost 200 million and is now sitting at $30 million. I would say from reward risk ratio with something that's lower risk on Base chain, this is absolutely a great narrative for me. Never financial advice, but coming over here, taking a look at the X page, Mr. Miggles, 75,000 followers. That is a lot. This is a meme that could go viral again, and just the team not stopping and this really being a pioneer on Base chain is one of the reasons why Miggles deserves the #1 spot in the OG realm. Coming to the next one, that is going to be Russell. Now, this is the dog of Coinbase founder Brian Armstrong. This is one I've covered on the channel before, but this all started October 9th, 2024 when this picture was posted, and the Russell team came out and made this project, and it's always been a very big community focused project from the very beginning. If we come back here and look at the run that it had, it might help if we come to the daily time frame, but you could see it ran up out the gate to about 26 million, but was then falling down here. And I made some post back when I was buying around 7 million. I think I even bought some around 2 million market cap. And so this is one that went off the other day whenever on X Brian Armstrong finally interacted with it. You can see right here, the headphones need to go on his ears. And we all know there's something very big coming to Coinbase this week. Every DEX token, meaning every meme coin that launches on Aerodrome Finance, on Uniswap, will be available directly to Coinbase.com. Now, we don't know how that integration is going to look and how seamless it's going to be, but that's something that I want to keep my eyes on. And I also want to keep my eyes on seeing Brian Armstrong, Jesse Polak, who's the lead dev over at Base, really interacting publicly with some of these meme coins, because you could see what it did. 1.76 million, and it then tagged almost 15 million. So Russell currently sitting at 9 million, puts it as the second highest market cap coin on this list that has been building a very long time. Now, this next coin that I want to get into, a lot of people that aren't Base natives, that aren't diehard Base chain fans, might not know about this, but it is a staple. And as Base chain continues to grow, I believe this project and its NFT collection is going to shock a lot of people, and that is no other than TYBG. Guys, this is the Base commandments. This is really a token with a lot of lore. This is really idolizing Brian Armstrong, who is the CEO over at Coinbase. And I want to say, guys, I absolutely need one of these NFTs. I want to profile picture it for me on X. Chart sitting at 7.7 million. And this is one of the coins that, if Base chain continues to get the adoption that I think it's going to get, that this could really become a cult-like following. That's what this guy Murad keeps talking about. You've got to find those type of followings with an all-time high of 90 million, sitting right now with what seems to be a floor of around $5 million. You can see it hit that back here, 2.7, but it hasn't been below that. Bounced right a little bit above 5 mil, guys. This is a pure meme coin. A meme coin at the essence is supposed to be no team. It's supposed to be just narrative. Let everything go with with how it goes. And that's exactly what TYBG is about, guys. I'm a big fan of it. Looking at getting an entry, I will make sure to post that down in my Discord whenever I do, guys. If you're not a part of the Discord, you can join FAM50 is the promo code for 50% off forever. We've hit a 75x in there. There's also been an 8 or a 10x, guys. Just join like-minded investors who have long-term and short-term outlooks, guys. But this is TYBG, and the next one is one that y'all know I love, and it's been sold off recently, but this is Aerobud. So much philanthropy. They're really working with different adoption firms and doing this in real life. This is not just a project that talks about it. They actually do it. You can see they're on Mexi, LBank, Bitmark. Those are actually some fairly large exchanges. You know, I was wanting a Coinbase listing to come, and this right here isn't logarithmic, so that's why it looks like that. But if we put it in regular, you can see that it ran its whole life after running up to 5 mil. It was living around this, you know, sub 1 million market cap range, and then it got some hype, ran up to almost 80 million market cap, then came down here, hit a low of 4. Then on the swing hit 20, and now it's been sold off. I believe they had a well leave right here that caused this big sell off. This was another one the Discord was talking about. What a crazy dip this was. It came down and got bought up at 5 million, but this is just the type of project that I know the dev's not going to leave. I know the team is good. You can see they're going to On-Chain Summit in San Francisco. They constantly have new artwork. They have a game coming out. They've actually had a meeting with Jesse Polak, or they won something where they were able to go on a Warriors game, basketball game with the base team. So everyone knows each other. There's not a better coin, in my opinion, that can go viral with everyone loving it than a golden retriever named Aerobud. I believe this is one that we could really get people behind. Base chain to wrap around it. And like I said, it's sitting all the way down at a $6.3 million market cap right now. That's kind of crazy to see. And the next two that I want to get into are under $1 million projects. And they're both building things that have real deal utility in the base ecosystem, guys. The first one that I want to get into on this list is Rob Banks, guys. You can see they're building something called On-Chain TV, which is going to be huge. It's going to be a way where base creators can go on there and make videos about things, shorts. I don't know what all it's going to evolve into, but it's all a part of that base plan of bringing people on chain, bringing content on chain. This is one I have a lot of videos about. They've been a long-term partner with Freeman Finance, guys. So I absolutely love these people. A great team, a huge team. The dev told me, he's like, I got 10 people working on this and I still don't have enough people. You could see it ran up initially at about 1.2 million, ran up this time to about 1.5, and now it's currently sitting at 667, guys. Just kind of forming. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's going to make a decision fairly soon. But taking a look at this, yeah, 667K market cap, 118K in liquidity. But they're building some really cool things. And the thing I like the most about this is they always provide knowledge. I've said this in a lot of the single detailed reviews, but if anyone doesn't know them, follow them on X just to get some of the knowledge that they share. Like this, for instance, 25% of Gen Z in emerging markets own crypto. That's a lot. That's showing the adoption. They have these paragraph.com NFTs that are actually knowledge. When you take a look at it, it explains like why everyone lives in debt, or why money is not working for people, but people are working for money. There's a lot of really good narratives. They got the absolute best gifts in the game, guys, but base chain threw a wrench at them by changing the logo. So you could see the old mask of Unity. Now it's changed to this, guys, but they are also going to On-Chain Summit. That's a big investment for a project under a $1 million market cap to go to On-Chain Summit. So I absolutely love to see that. And the next one, guy, is working on artificial intelligence beats on bass, and some music might start playing. It always gets me. I forget if it's going to do it. But taking a look at this, guys, one of my favorite projects, one that I've been involved with for a very long time. What they are, it's an artificial intelligent agent project, and they have 4 or 5 of them within the Beats ecosystem. But what they also do is they make custom AI agents for different project's Telegram. So you would have this AI agent in your Telegram. It's powered by Beats on Base, and the token Beats right here on this chart is the credit system for those Telegram bots. So that right there puts a certain amount of buying pressure on the chart if there is enough usage of those bots. And this is just one that the teams surprised me way past my expectations on what it's like to really build a project from the ground up. You could see right here, I posted earlier on X that all of this building that has happened right here in this realm of like 600K to 200K, that's been 95% of the AI that this project does. So guys, it just shows that consolidation happens, that pumps really don't mean that something's good. It's just the initial pump. But then this is where a long-term project gets built. Down here where the dev keeps building, keep coming up with advancements, and does not quit on the project, guys. So if you want to know my beta play to all this, something that's big but could become a top 20, a top 30 crypto, it's what I believe is the next big hot narrative, then join my Discord and I'll tell you. No, I'm just joking. But do that. I would love to see that. But I do think that it's going to be creator coins. You have seen what Zora did. Zora coming up here going from 25 million to hitting over 330 million in market cap, guys. And then there was a token called Fake Taxi that just came out, and it was a creator coin from Zora, hit 17 million. So my eyes are out for that as the next potential meta. But guys, what do you think about base chain? Is there an OG base project that I left off this list? Watch this video up above, and if you're not a part of the Finance Freeman family, what are we doing? Subscribe. I love you all.